Hey Shepard, Shuffler69 here, back for another gaming spotlight. Today I'm going to be doing a spotlight on the game Nether. Now this is going to be different than a couple of my other spotlights because I'm doing a post commentary. I recorded footage and now I'm just going to be speaking over it. So here I'm just observing the area and I'm looting this building. I have the Grim Reaper axe that I found and I have some supplies. Not anything to heal me, but I do have a bag of chips and a few drinks. I got a nice weapon, so I'm pretty well off. And I just wander around and loot for a bit. Now, Nether is a post-apocalyptic game. It's 100% multiplayer. You're just running around, scavenging, getting weapons, trying to survive. There are demons running amok almost everywhere, and the game always has you at the edge of your seats. I have played this game maybe about 45 minutes today. I got it last night, didn't get to play it that much. I had a few problems trying to get it to run. That's not usual, doesn't normally happen. It was just something with my computer. It was bugging out. Fixed it, got to play this game, and the wait was worth it. It's an amazing game. And flashing lights like you're seeing here with the ambulance does not mean there's loot. As you see, I got really excited, and it's empty, of course. But what happens is there are like gas stations, and if you see a gas station that's lit up, it normally means there's loot inside of it. Like that's where I found the Grim Reaper, that's where I found the crowbar that I have, and I have a crowbar right now as well. But the main mistake I have been making with the game is I've been getting way too greedy. Like near the end of this clip, I get really greedy, and actually I'll flip to that right now. Okay, so here I am, it's nighttime now, and I'm raiding a gas station, picking up all the supplies I can. Silver energy bar, pain pills, I just want to get materials, and then I see this canned food. Now, the canned food doesn't really allow me to pick it up, I don't have backpack space. I go to clear, and I hear a noise in the background. I'm waiting till I actually hear the noise. I'm looking at my inventory, I hear the noise, right here. And I look outside, and this is where it starts to go down. There's a person. And I see the person, they have a pistol. I'm nervous, I don't trust it. I step back. Uh-oh. And I just go in. And it looks like the person's AFK, they're not really moving very much. I come out, like they're moving a little bit here, but then they just eventually stop moving. Right there, they just stand there. And they're just sitting there, and what I didn't realize is this person's not actually AFK, they're pretending to be AFK so that I would attack them. As I come up here and I go to attack, they pull out a gun and load a few rounds into me. And here's where I die. So yeah, that was a good experience to learn not to be a greedy person. If a person's not attacking you, just leave. Don't try to get loot from them, don't try to be a greedy person. But so now the next clip that it's going to be switching into in a few seconds is me on another server. And I just started, it starts you off with a kitchen knife and no materials. I found a few chips, and I'm just really wandering around. There's a supply drop, so I head over to the supply drop, and there's people there, which is what scares me. So I'll skip to where I run into the people. And right here I start walking up, I'm really close to the drop zone, I'm really excited to get materials. And then in the distance, you will see there is a person with an assault rifle. So my first thought is, they're gonna kill me, I should run. And that was the smartest mistake I made. See, I call it a mistake because I really needed those supplies, I needed a better weapon. With this kitchen knife, I'm not gonna survive much longer. But I would have been shot to death if I moved any closer, so it was a mistake. And now, as you see in the distance, there's a lit up gas station, or, well, shop. And I'm like, oh, alright, there's loot here, I'll run over here, see how everything's going. So I start making my way there, and I forget the loot I find in here if I find any. So I'm gonna wait till the clip catches up with what I'm talking about. But, yeah, this game is really phenomenal. As you can see, there's a corpse on the ground, which kinda always freaky. There's dead bodies everywhere, there's blood everywhere. It's post-apocalyptic hell, just about. There's rats, there's no good supplies in here at all. But, and then later on, after I believe I die on the server, or I find something No, I think this is the server. This is the server I was playing on where I found my first weapon. Well, my first gun. So I will skip to where I find my first gun, and I hope you guys enjoy. And here it is, the best moment of my life in this game. I walk in this room and I see this right here on the ground. A Mag DR-15, my first ever weapon in the game. So I go right to my items menu, and it's already ranged, equipped. So I scroll up, and I realize I only have 16 rounds, and that's why guns aren't as good as I was expecting. You need a lot of ammo to be able to do anything effective with a gun. So I decided it might be smarter for me to run around with a kitchen knife instead, because if you're carrying around a gun, someone's going to shoot you dead because they want your gun. Whereas if you have a kitchen knife out, and someone's probably going to see you, think you're no threat to them, and hopefully let you go. But if they do decide to fight you, you pull out your gun and you can shoot them dead. So, but the one mistake with this gun that happens is I walk into a safe zone that doesn't have the safe part. There's a bunch of nethers running around everywhere. So I get scared and I decide to take a shot at one. And let me show you what happens then. So I'm just wandering and I see the light in the distance, and I've been checking my map repeatedly and I realize I'm right next to the safe zone. So I'm like, oh
Hello?
yay, I can get to the safe zone, be successful, buy some stuff. And then I realize there's no one around, apparently just voice chat. That's great, because no one's going to kill me before I walk in the door. So I'm extremely happy. But what I didn't realize is the message that popped up a while ago saying the anti-safe nether stuff failed. That's why all those flashing lights are there. Because they're trying to warn me. See, it says the device is repaired. None of them are repaired. So I walk into the safe zone and I'm like, oh, I wonder what that means. I'm like, I'm in the safe zone, so I shouldn't be able to be attacked by anyone. And then I see in the distance, there's a bunch of nethers. So my first thought is, I have a gun now, let's just blow this one's head off. Well, I hit a lag spike around when I'm trying to shoot it, and I miss. And in comes all the nethers trying to... I unload a few rounds into that nether, pretty much block them and start fighting. As you guys can tell, this was probably the dumbest thing I could have done. Because now I have no ammo, and I have a kitchen knife to fight off a horde nethers trying to kill me. These demons aren't easy to kill, they're teleporting in front of me, dead, scaring me. I was freaking out myself. But, yeah, it's a hell of a game, and I recommend anyone gets it. The next clip I'm going to show you guys is of when I made a huge, even huger than this one, huge mistake. So in this little clip, I'm on a new server after dying to those nethers, and I realize, oh, there's a single nether here. I'm going to run and kill it, get some levels, and then I'll be on my way. And you see there, it lets out a belting scream, which horrified me. Starts teleporting around, blinds me. I'm fighting, trying to kill it. I finally do kill it. But then I realized what that scream was. That scream was it calling more nethers to my location. So that more arrive, and I start getting attacked by hordes. I don't even know what this guy is, but he's strong and horrifying. There's a little walker, I get a level 3. But there's still this guy trying to kill me. So I start running. But I mean, running is futile, they can run too. I run out of sprint, and this thing's still right behind me. I decide to just kill it. Well, that doesn't go as simple as that. Get down, and there's another spitter. And I'm getting shot at, I believe, because that's what that damage was. I didn't get hit by this guy, I got hit by a person. Pretty sure there was a person in the distance watching this entire thing go down. I died. They probably came in and looted, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Right, guys? Well, this has been Nether. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to leave you with the rest of the clip of me running away from the... Oh, wait, I didn't die at this part. I ran and got away. But then I do die eventually. I fall off a cliff because I'm an idiot. But, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, comment, favorite, share, subscribe. You can watch the rest of the video if you want to. It's just going to be me wandering around and eventually getting myself killed. But, yeah. So, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, comment, favorite, share, subscribe. And I bid you adieu, YouTube.